A fighter plane flying horizontally at an altitude of 1.5 km at a constant speed of 720 km per hour passes directly overhead an aircraft gun. At what angle from the vertical should the gun be fired for the shell with muzzle velocity 600 meter per second to hit the plane? A plane is flying like this in a horizontal direction, horizontally at an altitude of 1.5 kilometers. So it is at the height of 1.5 kilometer at a constant speed of 720 kilometer per hour. 720 kilometer per hour is 200 meter per second. That is 720 into 1000 by 3600. So that is 200 meter per second. Now the first question is, at what angle from the vertical should the gun be fired for the shell with muzzle velocity 600 meter per second to hit the plane? Now we are firing a shell with the muzzle velocity of 600 meter per second. Here u is 600 meter per second. At what angle I should fire so that it will hit the plane? That is the question. Okay. Let us consider the horizontal components for finding this angle, because let the shell hit the plane at suppose B, this point is B, in a time t after the shell is fired. Then the horizontal distance moved by the plane with speed Vp in time t will be equals to the horizontal distance covered by the shell moving with speed ux in time t. That is, this distance and this distance, that is this distance covered by the horizontal component of this velocity will be same. Okay, that is Vp into t. In same time, if it is covering this distance, so in horizontal direction there is no acceleration. So what will be the distance in time t? Vp into t. That will be equals to ux into t. Why? Because in horizontal direction again there is no acceleration. So we can write the distance equals to ux into t. So they have to hit each other. So their distance must be same. So Vp into t equals to ux into t. Vp equals to u cos theta. Why? Because u cos theta, ux is u cos theta. If this is theta, then ux will be u cos theta. So cos theta equals to Vp by u. What is Vp? Velocity of plane, that is 200 meter per second. U is muzzle velocity 600 meter per second, that is 1 by 3 equals to 0.33. So theta equals to cos inverse 0.33. From this we are getting theta as 70.5 degree. But they are asking what is the angle with the vertical. So they are asking this angle. We have found this angle, but they are asking this angle. Okay. So if this is 70.5 degree, then this should be 90 minus 70.5 degree, that is 19.5 degree. And we can see this angle is independent of altitude of the plane. Second question is, at what minimum altitude should the pilot fly the plane in order to avoid being hit? So it is not getting hit at a maximum height or something. It is at somewhere it is getting hit. So its maximum height should be somewhere like this. Somewhere at this point, there should be its maximum height. So that is, this can be its maximum height. So now the question is, at what height should the plane fly in order it should not get hit? So that is the question. To avoid being hit, the plane should have a minimum altitude equal to the maximum height attained by the projectile. So the plane must be flying in this altitude, that is at equal to the maximum height it should fly, so that it will not be hit. Okay. So h is equals to, what is the maximum height of projectile? U square sin square theta by 2g. Here we have to use the velocity of, that is muzzle velocity, 600 square sin square 70.5, because we have to take the angle made with the horizontal by 2 into 10. So that we are getting it as 16 kilometers. An aircraft is flying at a height of 3,400 meters above the ground with uniform speed. If the angle subtended at an observation point on the ground by two positions of aircraft 10 seconds apart is 60 degree, what is the speed of aircraft? So an aircraft is flying in this way. So we are making observations at 2 points. So at this point and at this point, and the angle subtended at between these 2 points is 60 degree. So if this is 60 degree, the total angle is 60 degree. Suppose this is the center line, then this should be 30 degree and this should be 30 degree. Now they are asking what is the speed of aircraft, and they are obtaining this observation 10 seconds apart. Okay. Now tan 30 will be equals to opposite by adjacent, that is AC by OC. Now we know this height, that is it is flying at an altitude of 3,400 meters. So we know OC is 3,400. Now we should find AC. So AC equals to OC into tan theta, 3400 into tan 30. Tan 30 is 0.577. So that we are getting it as 1961.8 meters. Now we are asked to find velocity. So what will be the velocity? Velocity equals to distance by time. Here there is no acceleration, so it is just distance by time. So we are taking this distance. If total time from A to B it is 10 seconds, then the time to reach C will be half of it, that is 5 seconds. So this distance we know AC equals to 1961.8 meters. Time is 5 seconds because this distance will take only 5 seconds by 5, that is 392.36 meter per second. A bullet fired at an angle 30 degree with horizontal hits the ground 3 kilometers away. By adjusting its angle of projection, can one hope to hit a target 5 kilometers away? Assume muzzle speed to be fixed and neglect air resistance. So a bullet is fired at an angle 30 degree with horizontal and it is hitting 3 kilometers away, hitting the ground 3 kilometers away. That means its range is 3 kilometers. Now they are asking, can the range be 5 kilometers? That is the question. Now R equals to U square sin 2 theta by G. R equals to U square sin 2 theta by G. Here range is given, that is 3 kilometers. 3 equals to U square sin 2 theta, 2 into 30 degrees by G, that is 3 equals to U square by G. Sin 2 into 30 is sin 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. So U square by G equals to, this is root 3 to root 3. So that is equals to 3.464 kilometers. Now we know range max, that is R max equals to U square sin 2 theta by G. When theta equals to 45 degrees, sin 2 theta becomes 1, then U square by G, that is equals to R max, that is maximum range. So range max is U square by G. And we know U square by G, the value of U square by G from this, that is 3.464 kilometers. So its maximum range can be only 3.464 kilometers. So the bullet cannot hit the target 5 kilometers away.